Hi, I'm Ken. Let me just give you a bit of background to my story. This section is entitled How to Skydive with Parkinson's Disease. It should be more entitled Why on Earth Skydive with Parkinson's Disease. Let me give you a bit of background as to why I did this daft thing. First of all, when I was diagnosed with Parkinson's 6 years ago, the diagnosis I was given was there is no cure. It's degenerative. It will get worse. Your best hope is to keep taking the medication and get a good few years left to you. I must admit, for the first few years, I accepted that diagnosis, and that's an enemy of Parkinson's. Don't accept diagnosis. Do something about it. But I accepted it, and I started going downhill. I don't suffer from depression. I'm quite a cheerful bloke, actually, despite the stony Parkinson's face. But I became demoralised. I found day-to-day tasks difficult. I had to get help with doing my buttons up, cutting up my food because I have difficulty swallowing, the slowness of movements. So I was determined to do something about it. And I joined Parkinson's cafes in Cardiff. And there I met two types of people. It's a great bunch of people, all with Parkinson's, but they fell into two types. Those who were positive and active and cheerful, and those who were apathetic and resigned to their fate. And I could see that those who were resigned to their fate were going downhill faster than those who were more active and positive in their approach. So I decided I was going to be in that first group. I was going to be the positive ones, not the apathetic ones. Because my motto is, I have Parkinson's, but Parkinson's does not have me, and nor will it for as long as I can help it. I'm determined to stay strong and active as long as it's possible because a couple of things. First of all, I've got a loving and caring family. I don't want to become a burden to them, not for as long as I can. I'm realistic. I know it's going to get worse, but I want to make good use of the good years that I've got. I want to walk my daughters who aren't married yet down the aisle. I want to play with my grandchildren. They give me the greatest joy in life, and I want to see them grow and develop. So how do I stay positive? Well, a number of ways. First of all is exercise. Exercise is the best medication you can have for Parkinson's disease. By far away the best. And you've got to set yourself challenges. You've got to look to the future. It's no good dwelling on your present problems. You've got to look to the future. So exercise first and foremost. And whilst I've always been keen on doing exercise, it hasn't been targeted towards the Parkinson's symptoms, the slowness of movement, the shuffling gait, the stuttering of trying to get words out, things like that. And PD Warriors addresses those directly. It's strong, high impact, high intensity exercising. And it directly targets the Parkinson's symptoms. And it's transformed my whole approach to life and to the way I tackle Parkinson's. So my message to people with Parkinson's is do as much exercise as you can, but make sure it's targeted exercise, like PD Warriors, targeted towards the Parkinson's symptoms. And then you've got to set yourself challenges. And these challenges have got to be something which you're scared of doing, something which really stretch you. As I say, it's no use dwelling on the present. Look to the future. And when I heard that the BBC were doing this program for sport relief with Gareth Thomas on skydiving, well, I'm not a great fan of heights. I thought this is the best thing I can possibly do as a challenge. And that's why you'll see in a clip a bit later on, I faced the fear and did it anyway. I would do it again now at the drop of a hat if I could. And I'm looking to more challenges now. My next challenge is to fly in a 1930s. Next month, I'm flying in a 1930s biplane, which is held together by string and paper, a de Havilland Tiger Moth, an open cockpit one, so I must remember not to have my Parkinson's face and my mouth open, catching flies. And after, I'm doing a 500-mile walk across northern Spain to raise awareness of Parkinson's and to raise funds for Parkinson's. So my message is keep active, keep cheerful, keep exercising, targeted exercise, and set yourself goals and challenges. Now, have a look at how I tackle skydiving. It's not the best thing in the world to do if you're scared of heights, but I did it and I'm proud of it. So have a look at this.